All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you. Happy weekend. Whenever you're watching this, I hope everybody's doing great. Let's see where we go. Next week, we're taking on some more people to our tarot certification course. So if you want to jump onto that. Also, our Wisdom of the Tarot, if you want to learn tarot from me, there is a link below for that too. All right, let's see where we go with today's or this week's reading. This is an Ancestor reading, please. I'm using some different decks. The Sacred Forest Oracle, Denise Lynn deck. Really awesome deck. So, and in the extended, I'll use the Mary Magdalene deck. Wow. Standing Stones Passage. That showed up for Virgo too. Spirit Guardian of Spring. Activation. I think that's a maypole. Right? Okay. And Enchanted Fern Grotto. Refuge. Very beautiful energy here. And I just feel like there's a sense of renewal, right? We are coming into spring, so that makes sense to me. Let's use this. I just feel like there may have been some difficulties recently, but this just feels so good to finally step into spring. And it's like you're just forgetting everything that, forgetting all the worries and the fears of the winter, stepping into the sunlight, feeling the sun on your face just feels really good. And you do have, I will read you that Enchanted Fern Grotto because that looks like an awesome card. So I'll read that to you. Wow. Okay. Underneath is Awakening. A special card in this deck. This is the Ember and Aura deck. That's what's going on. So some of you are leveling up in your awakening. All right. 2 of Swords, Ace of Wands, 8 of Swords. Your mind is very powerful and has been holding you back. Almost like blocking the new path or blocking the gift. Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. There you are. There's Taurus energy. I really like that. Wow. 10 of Swords, the Sun, Tower. Holy moly. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm super happy that in between these 2 cards, this 10 of Swords and the Tower is the Sun. And there could be a sense of liberation coming through, new ideas, new beginnings, Ace of Wands, and, you know, a sense that your beginnings are just are starting to unfold. This 10 of Swords and the Tower, I see them as these 2. Okay, so I pulled this card, which was kind of clarifying this Tower, but it feels like this. It feels like 10 of Swords and Tower. She's holding on to these 2 things. So you could be holding on to a grudge or holding on to something from the past. I mean, that does feel to me like the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. It's taken us a long time to get here. And I do feel like you haven't really wanted to see the new path, but the new path is really joyful. I think you're afraid, you might have been afraid that the new path is going to be devastating, difficult, challenging. 10 of Swords here. So I think you're believing that, but I don't think that's true. So clarify the 10 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. I like that card a lot. 8 of Wands and the Devil energy. I just feel like some of you have this belief that anytime you get anything that's good, anytime you get anything that's going well, I feel like you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. 8 of Swords. I think you put yourself in these positions where you might think it's egoic to be in a place of contentment and open to guidance and everything like that. I feel like, no, I got to get back into my cage or something like that because it's safe. And it's really holding you back, right? Look at her wings are hanging up on the wall there. You see that? and you're growing a new set of wings. Look at those wings. Those are some badass wings, aren't they? All right, so let's see here. So the awakening piece, where am I here? The awakening piece. Oops, wrong deck. Wrong deck. I'm looking at this. Okay, I'm going to look at the Enchanted Fern Grotto. That's what I wanted to look at for this one. This is 16. Okay, Enchanted Fern Grotto. Just a little bit of something for you. This is where I feel like you, instead of going back into this devil's cage, can you have a refuge that's enlightening and expansive? And it almost feels like you're breaking out of this, breaking through that feeling. This is a jail cell. All right, Eight of Swords, jail cell. And really wanting to move forward, really knowing that you can do it. You can absolutely do it. Having a lot of self-confidence in yourself, but you still keep yourself trapped. And this is actually freeing you. The Tower is actually freeing you. So something that's coming along in your life that may seem challenging to other people may be setting you free. Okay, it's different than what you expect it to be. I'm sorry, Charlie, I just stepped on your toe. Okay, so retreat and replenish your inner resources. Now is not the time to act, but to incubate. That's when, so somebody, now is not the time to act, but to incubate your ideas for the future. Be still. The answers are within you. Magic is all around you. Fern grottos have a feeling of peace as you enter. Many are known to be places where magic resides, perhaps the homes of fairies and elves. Allow the energy of this sacred space to fill you. Know that you can be yourself and truly relax. I just feel like I'm getting the energy of I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Okay, and maybe things have been challenging, or things have ended, or things out of the blue, some big event that may have caused you to have a little PTSD or something like that. But I feel like you stepping into this Ace of Wands, your Hierophant energy, you know you can move forward, you know you can extricate yourself from this prison. The Tower comes in and blasts apart the prison. Ace of Pentacles, absolutely. Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. Again, it's all in your head. 10 of Wands. I think you've been taking on a lot that isn't yours. What do I mean by that? Taking on a lot of other people's worries and fears, responsibilities, being like a pack mule for things that are going on, like taking it on for other people or something like that. I feel like what's coming in, I like this Ace of Wands here and the Ace of Pentacles. This is all in your head. This is kind of like a prison you've created in your mind. Okay? And it's going to change you. It's going to require you to change how you're thinking about a current situation. This current situation may take a long time to kind of unfold, but you are stepping into this energy of awakening. That's very positive. You're moving out of the place where you're blocking any kind of new information. And when you meditate, I feel like it's asking you to meditate on the happiness and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Looks just like the Sun card, doesn't it? Asking you to do that. And then what comes in is worry. Worry that the other shoe is going to drop. Worry that anything good that happens to me, there's going to be a cost, or there's going to be a downside, or there's some kind of mental prison that you have yourself in. That is the thing that is needing to be worked on right now. So let me take this back. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Ten of Cups. The World. Oh, that's so beautiful. Magician. Five of Swords. Again, it's like, look it, I'm moving on from this mental prison. I'm manifesting something much better. And then bam, I go right back into this mental prison. Five of Swords. So I'm going to say this to you, and I just feel like running back into this jail cell of your mind is something that makes you feel protected. This is when people It's like you're manifesting something wonderful for yourself. And then there's an old habit, an old coping mechanism that is like, don't invite God to crush your happiness. It's like the old fashioned thing about, you're getting too much good stuff. You're too much good. So it's got to balance out with bad stuff. This is an old toxic mindset that needs to go. Okay. What it's doing is it keeps bringing you back into that mental prison. And so this is actually a very positive card in my view. You really have to blast it apart. The Tower coming in and saying, you know what? No, that's not how it works. And you're very strong. You could be very strong in your belief that that is how the world works. But sometimes what we learn in childhood, sometimes what we learn from our parents, their own protective kind of fear-based coping mechanisms get transferred to us. That's what this is. It's time to let it go. It's time to believe in positive, believe in hope and new happiness coming in, believe in these things. And I feel like the thing that's, because I can hear you being like, oh no, what if I believe in something good, something bad always happens. That's because you believe something bad will happen, and that's how you're looking at the situation. So instead of that, I want you to learn something new. Page of Pentacles. And this is she's in a potting shed, right? So learn how to plant the seed of hope. Learn how to see every situation for its positive thing. I'm asking you to become a Sagittarius here. I'm asking you to channel a little bit of Sag here, where Sag looks for the silver lining in every single situation, instead of going back to that mental prison of something terrible is going to happen because I'm reaching for happiness, something terrible is going to happen. We're going to move on from that. Okay? We're going to move on from that and step into this new beginning, Sun. All right, so let's see where we go. I want to see how this unfolds. I'll do a week by week in the extended just to get a sense of how it unfolds, okay? Link is below, and for all that stuff I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the links are all in the description box below too. Okay, see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.